But first, we're following breaking news as former President Jimmy Carter has died at the age of 100. We are on standby for a special report from ABC News as President Biden is expected to speak at any moment. The Carter Center released a statement saying Carter died earlier this afternoon at his home in Plains, Georgia. Here's a live look from the White House, where the flag is at half staff and will remain lowered for 30 days. ABC 15's Adam Mincer is following a local reaction on Carter's death. But first, here's ABC's Karen Travers with more on the life and legacy of the 39th President of the United States.
I believe in the greatness of our country, and I believe the American people are ready for a change in Washington.
A self-described Washington outsider, James Earl Carter Jr., who is simply known as Jimmy Carter, won the presidency in 1976, promising to bring honesty to the White House in the years after Watergate.
We can be even stronger than before. Let our recent mistakes bring a resurgent commitment to the basic principles of our nation.
Carter's one term in office included important milestones. He established formal diplomatic relations with China and created the Department of Education. He also helped broker the Camp David Accords that helped stabilize relations between Israel and Egypt. But his 4 years as commander-in-chief came during a tumultuous period in American history. He dealt with an energy crisis, high inflation, and the Iran hostage crisis. He ultimately lost re-election to Ronald Reagan in 1980. Carter's legacy continued decades after leaving office. He founded the Carter Center, which has helped mitigate conflicts and promote democracy in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia.
It is clear that global challenges must be met by an emphasis on peace in harmony with others.
The 39th president continued to volunteer his time, helping build homes for Habitat for Humanity, along with his wife, Rosalind Carter. After surviving cancer, Carter was in and out of the hospital in recent years for falls at his home. He was the longest living president in U.S. history, and he also set the record for having the longest life after leaving the White House. Andrew Rafferty, Scripps News.
And Carter's influence extended far beyond Washington and his home state of Georgia. Tonight, Arizona leaders are paying tribute. Senator Mark Kelly posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying, quote, "Always humble, President Carter showed us that public service isn't limited to elected office. He leaves a legacy, not just as a president, but as a great American who wore the uniform." Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego echoing that sentiment, writing, "He leaves behind a legacy of service and achievement that I and so many other leaders around the country can only hope to mirror." Prayers came from both sides of the aisle. Representative Andy Biggs wrote, "I pray that peace surrounds all who knew and loved him." And former Governor Doug Ducey added, "Politics aside, a life well lived, starting from humble beginnings." I'll have more on how local leaders are remembering President Carter and his impacts on our state tonight at 10. In studio, I'm Adam Mincer, ABC 15. Christine.